Hi everyone, welcome to Timeless Tarot 111, and our segment for today is the Twin Flame readings. So for those of you who's new to the channel, welcome. You might want to subscribe, for I am always hosting a live reading. And if you missed the live reading, you can still ask me questions. There's a link in the description box. And if you resonate with the reading, congratulations. If you do not resonate with the reading, you can come back to the reading after a week or two. Time is fluid. If you want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color, follow me on Instagram. The date is March the 8th to March the 14th. If you also want to know your financial forecast, then follow me on Instagram as well. If you are into zodiac readings, follow me in the other channel. That's babaylantv. So there's a lot of segments in this channel. Of course, twin flame readings, almost personal readings, pick a card, channeled messages, meditation music if you are doing some manifestations or healing. But let's begin. So this side or this spread is for our DF. This spread, the red one, is for our DM. So let's begin. Ace of Cups, followed by the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So DF, there's a war inside yourself. You're losing hope that your DM will recognize this connection, that your DM will, let's say, acknowledge that the soul bond, exists. What you wanted is to have this full abundance, this strong foundation with your person. So I can sense for a few numbers of you separation right off the bat. Separation wherein you're not on the same page, right? You're not really understanding each dynamics. Probably the other person or your DM here has a different point of view. And your focus here is this journey, this soul bond journey. Even though that you are losing hope, you're praying, you're wishing that your person, that your DM here, is going to give you this commitment. But either way, the love is not. The love is always there. You have a huge amount of love for your DM. And you are also passionate, right? You're very passionate in this journey. I can also see here that the universe is blowing its horn. You have to make a better judgment when it comes to either manifestation, because I can see here, when you do manifestation, you must be direct. What do you really want, right? So your heart is telling you something, your mind is telling you otherwise. There is passion. Your heart is full of passion, full of hope, but your mind here is trying to keep you safe. Now, there is also some part of you that wanted to already resist, give up in this connection. But you're taming the beast in you. I can sense here also physical separation. You might not be really on the, you might not be really in the same place. Literally, your person probably is in a different city, different state, different county, different country, different continent. You want to talk. Although I can see here that your person, that your DM here is also resisting. See how you mirror each other. You somewhat in your mind there's resistance. I think that it's not going to, this is what your thought is. I think that this is not going to manifest. I think that my person is not going to come back anymore. I think that my person or my connection is over. The union is not going to happen. That is in your head. In your mind here, I mean in your heart, you're wishing, you're hoping, you're praying. Even though that there's far apart, you want to, there's a huge amount of love. So there's polarity, in your feelings. So let's clarify here this Ten of Swords. Something is about to happen according to the universe with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, your person left you, turned their back in this connection, checking if the grass is greener on the other side. Let's say that your DM is attracted to a different energy. That's why also you are here. You want to talk about this, you want to sit on it, you want to have a face-to-face conversation, you want to search for an answer, but your DM is not responding, missing in action, totally gone. The universe is giving you this security that the soul bond will be acknowledged. The universe will blow their horns and kind of like tap your DM to make this. They're gonna tap the DM so that they can look back. As you can see, they're walking away, right? They're gonna look back here. With the Judgment, there you go. With the Five of Wands, you are in a competition with other energies. That is true. You are in a competition with energies, and the Five of Swords. Energetically, you're giving this dynamic a good fight. Energetically, you don't want the other person to win. That is true. Although your mind here is keeping you safe, your heart keeps on pushing you to trust the union, to trust this process. There is kind of like confusion in you with this Sun card here. There is fear that your DM might not going to come back with the Five of Pentacles. So your person left you out in the cold, ghosted you, blocked you, the numbers on you, all of those. Kind of like you are, it felt like, you are disabled, I saw angel number 555, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and Five of Swords. That is basically dominant in your energy. What is angel number 555? I know that will resonate in this reading. Please comment down below what's angel number 555 means, right? For those of you who's in the Philippines, yes, you can type in sa salita natin, and you are very welcome. Let's go here to the DM. DM. The Empress, King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So there you go. DM is very stubborn. DM here seems like intentionally they do not want to give any attention to their DF. They're actually protecting themselves. They think that what they're doing is right. They think that their choice from giving in to the third party energy is right. You know, for a small percentage of you twin flamers, before this happened, because I can see here that the DM is really, let's say, 90% decided that they're gonna pursue the other parties before the conceiving, the pregnancy happened in the third party, the universe is going to blow their horns. Something is about to happen with the Wheel of Fortune. But focusing on the DM, what they're focusing on the spread of the DM, they really give in into the third party situation. You know, they kind of like they are in a hex. They are, it seems like they don't see anyone but this person. Five of Cups and the Two of Swords. DM thinks here that they wasted the time. They wish that they met this third party a few younger. But the energy here is something like it will, this Wheel of Fortune is going to manifest because Tower Moment is in their overall energy. You know, I can see here a remorse that will be that will happen. Are they wasted their time for being in this third party? I think that the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's a reversal. Wheel of Fortune here. Let's say that they think that they wasted the time in the DF, you know, it will turn around. It will turn around. With the Empress here, Page of Cups there, and the Seven of Wands. I can sense here that the third party is the one who made this, their connection happen. They met online, or they're probably talking online with the Seven of Wands here. That all started. You know, the third party here is very strategic. I think that they know that they are really into, they are really in a connection, you know, their DM. So there's kind of like a will in them, you know, to hook the DM. Now the DM is protecting this energy for now. They don't want to do anything. I can see here that there's an offer, you know, coming from the DF. An energy offer, the love. But I can see here the third party is also offering something, something that is earthly. Whether it is pentacles, wealth, you know, sexual thing, because worldly feelings, you know, in this connection. The DM here is in a limbo. I can see here that the DM still have feelings for the DF. That's why they're trying to avoid it. They're trying not to pay attention to that. They want to focus in this for now with the Two of Swords. With this separation, the universe is telling you to wait a little longer. Something is about to happen. Victorious beginning. A very victorious beginning. It may take a little while for the DM here to be enlightened, for them to achieve this victory. But I can see here that your DM is not really moving. That is true. The DM is not moving at all for now. You know, they're missing a person. That is true. There's a nostalgia, and the Emperor But emperor is higher than a king, right? They don't. They won't going to make a move for now. But I can see here the tower moment is about to happen in Hierophant. That makes sense. Hierophant here is very traditional also. Very wise. For now, your DM is in a limbo. That is true. But I can see here that DM will have the realization, will have the enlightenment with the Hermit card, although it may take a while. And we're not speaking here weeks or months. We're talking about years before they gained these learnings. And when they be enlightened, they're gonna move faster and faster and faster, heading back to the DF. So DF, you might have an Aquarius placement, or your DM is, you have a water placement rather, or your DM has a water placement in their chart, or a Leo, or your DM here is a Leo, or has a Leo placement in their chart, Libra, or has a Libra placement in their chart, or you have a Libra placement in your chart. DM, I can see here that you might have this Taurus. There's a strong Taurus, or your DF has this Taurus placement in their chart. Virgo, or has a Virgo placement in their chart, or your DF is a Virgo. Scorpio, or has a Scorpio placement in their chart, or your DF is a Scorpio. Aries, or has an Aries placement in their chart, or DF is a Scorpio. Aries, I want to clarify this one, the Hangman. Eight of Wands, so communication. And Aquarius, that's why I keep on saying Aquarius. Aquarius card showed up. So I can see here that with the communication here, it's about to happen. I think that this is the first move before they make the entire move to the DF. And I can see here they might be in a limbo right now, but they're going to treat the DF, put them in a pedestal. Apologies. So this is your reading. If you resonate with this and you want to go in depth, you can book a personal reading with me. If you are okay with the reading and you just have a question or two, there's a link in the description box. Click that link, you'll be routed to my page. Type in your questions, click submit. If you want to book a personal reading, there's a link also. If you also want to know your lucky numbers and lucky color and your financial forecast, follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I would appreciate if you can click the like and subscribe. And I hope to see you also in the other channel. That's babaylantv. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you. Namaste. Goodbye, Twin Flamers.